All right, y'all, we're taking a look at this Boudoir Facebook ad. Going to diagnose it, see if we believe it has BLCS, aka Boudoir low click syndrome. So, all right, so BLCS is when the unique CTR all for our Boudoir Facebook ad is under 6%. So that means fewer than 6 out of 100 women are actually clicking somewhere in our Boudoir Facebook ad, which means our ad is getting into fewer than 6, less than 6 out of 100 women's brains, which means less than 6 out of 100 women have a chance, there's a non-zero chance they buy from us. Like they could actually buy from us. Everyone else is just scrolling on by. So this is the number of non-scroller buyers, and we gotta get this number literally as high as possible. 6% is the minimum. We're under 6%, we got a big problem. And that's because a unique CTR all under 6% is not normal. It is actually the symptom of a deeper root cause. And that deeper root cause are the 3 pre-click mistakes, which I'll actually be going over at the end of the video. We also know that a Boudoir Facebook advertiser with BLCS is a Boudoir low-click advertiser, a BLCA. So we got our universe taking shape here. A BLCA with BLCS is caused by the 3 pre-click mistakes. Perfect for us though. We got the solution. We got the saving grace. Boudoir Pico BLCS is treated with Boudoir pre-click optimization, aka Boudoir Pico, and treatment takes about a week. So, and we know this because we invented it, and we've already done a bunch of treatments with this, and it's worked 100% of the time. And we duplicate the original ad, so we leave the original as it is, leave it running. We duplicate it, and we treat the duplicated ad. Treat the duplicated ad with Boudoir Pico, and after about a week, then we actually get our look and see which one has the best metrics, and we keep whichever one running as the best metrics. And it's always been the Boudoir Pico treated one. Now, once treated with Boudoir Pico, we now have pre-click alignment, PCA. So we go from the 3 pre-click mistakes to PCA pre-click alignment. And pre-click alignment activates Boudoir brain entry boost in our Boudoir Facebook ads. So Boudoir brain entry boost, that basically means, we got our unique CTR all above 6%. And a Boudoir Facebook advertiser with Boudoir brain entry boost is a dominant Boudoir advertiser, a DBA. So the our universe here that we got is a BLCA with BLCS. It's caused by the 3 pre-click mistakes. Our solution is Boudoir Pico, takes about a week, and we achieve pre-click alignment, and we become a DBA, a dominant Boudoir advertiser with Boudoir brain entry boost. So my residency, first part of it, finding one ad out there, bringing it back to the hospital, testing it, and we saw because the unique CTR all 4.3%. So unique CTR all under 6%. We know that BLCS is present, so aka Boudoir low click syndrome. But now we know we can solve it with Boudoir Pico. So we did exactly that. BLCS treated with Boudoir Pico takes about a week. We got the unique CTR all up to 6.88%. So now we discovered the original Boudoir Facebook ad was actually wasting 37% of ad spend. So now if they're spending 10 grand a month on the original Boudoir Facebook ad, now they only need to spend $6,300 a month on the Boudoir Pico treated ad to get it into the same number of women's brains. So $3,700 a month that was being wasted on the old one, well, now we don't have to spend it on the new one. We just pocket that. So Boudoir photographer pockets that. Kind of like a phantom profit every month because they no longer have to spend it. And this actually gives them kind of a phantom bonus like $40K at the end of the year, at the end of 12 months. Next, brought in my second one to the hospital, tested it, found it has a unique CTR of 1.39%. So we found out that BLCS was present, unique CTR under 6%, Boudoir low click syndrome is present. So we got the solution now. We treated with Boudoir Pico, takes about a week. We got the unique CTR all up to 9.13%. And So we found out the original Boudoir Facebook ad is wasting 84% of its ad spend. And when they were doing that, the if they spend 10 grand a month on their Boudoir Facebook ads, then now they only have to spend 1.6 grand a month on the Boudoir Pico Treat ad to get into the same number of women's brains. So that 8,600 a month difference, they no longer have to spend it. They can just pocket it as kind of a phantom bonus, whatever we want, a Boudoir Pico bonus, simply from using or having their BLCS treated with Boudoir Pico. So that's like what, 100K bonus at the end of the year. And third, had a patient come through, so he had a Boudoir Facebook ad 5.03%, BLCS is present, unique CTRL under 6%, Boudoir low click syndrome. So we got the solution we treated with Boudoir Pico, takes about a week, and we discovered her wasting about 67% of ad spend, that original ad. So now they can actually, they can actually decrease their ad spend. Like, if they spend 10 grand a month on the original Boudoir Facebook ad, they only need to spend 3,300 bucks a month on the only 3,300 bucks a month on the Boudoir Pico Treat ad and get into the same number of women's brains. So super efficient, and they can pocket that. 6,700 bucks a month is kind of like a phantom profit, phantom bonus, Boudoir Pico bonus, and they don't actually need to do any extra work, and that's kind of like 80K extra bonus profit at the end of the year. Now, the average Boudoir Facebook ad with BLCS is wasting about 50% of its ad spend. I mean, look over here. We got wasting 37%, wasting 84%, wasting 67%. And I mean, take the average of those numbers, probably somewhere between 50 to 60%. So they're spending 10 grand a month on Boudoir Facebook ads. With Boudoir Pico Treatment can probably, save about 5K of that. 5K of that, 10K, eliminate that. I mean, that's 100% being wasted. I already know that. Eliminate that and actually, put that 5K bonus back in the Boudoir photographer's pocket, 60K over the, next 12 months. So we're gonna diagnose this now, see if we believe it has BLCS, aka Boudoir low click syndrome. So I start from the bottom. I'm already seeing below creative. The below creative cluster mistake. The false belief that causes us to make this mistake is that everything Facebook says we should fill out when creating an ad is best for us to fill out instead of best for Facebook that we fill out. Now, the consequence of this is actually better for Facebook that we fill this out. Consequence of this is way more women scroll by our Boudoir Facebook ads than necessary, pulling our unique CTRL under 6%, leading to BLCS, Boudoir low click syndrome. But on the back end, on the flip side, Facebook, the more women that scroll by our ads without interacting, the more ads they can serve per unit time and the more money they make. So we never want to follow anything Facebook recommends us to do because they're recommending us because it's best for Facebook. Now, let's see, the creative here, the photo, we got looks like a creative mistake, or I mean, looks like an ad mistake. The false belief that caused us to make this mistake is, yeah, we've seen a bunch of other Boudoir Facebook ads that look like ads, but everyone's doing it, so everyone can't be wrong, can they? Well, actually, 100% of the Boudoir Facebook ad backends I've seen and the Boudoir Facebook ads I've taken from the marketplace and tested myself, 100% of them have had BLCS, Boudoir low click syndrome, because their unique CTRL was under 6%. 100% of them. That's because 100% of people are making these same pre-click mistakes. Everyone's making the same mistakes, and everyone's throwing their money away. So the consequence of making this mistake, way more women are going to be scrolling by our Boudoir Facebook ad than necessary. pulling our unique CTR all under 6% and contributing to BLCS, Boudoir low click syndrome. Yep. And the, let's see, the CMAR headline, we got first 2 3/4 lines Facebook newsfeed mobile, but we're only using, looks like, 1.25 lines. Most women don't feel ready for a boudoir session. That's normal. All right, we got 2 relevant points of context, but we got the lack of context mistake here. The false belief that caused us to make this mistake is, yeah, we feel we got it, enough context to have the maximum optimized number of correct women clicking through, eliminating the people where it's not, doesn't make sense for them to click. But we did not achieve that here. We're missing a lot of context. So the consequence of this is way more women gonna be scrolling by our Boudoir Facebook ad than normal, pulling our unique CTR all under 6% and increasing our probability of having BLCS, Boudoir low click syndrome. So all right, final verdict. After looking at everything, do I believe this Boudoir Facebook ad has a unique CTR all under 6%, aka it has BLCS, aka it has Boudoir low click syndrome? Yes, I do. I believe this is a BLCS specimen. Now, if you're a BLCA with BLCS, a Boudoir low click advertiser with Boudoir low click syndrome, and you're spending more than 10 grand a month on Boudoir Facebook ads, and you are looking around at the marketplace, you're seeing more and more boudoir photographers, and seems like they're joining every day. Someone's got a new iPhone, they're throwing up a Google My Business profile, saying that now they offer boudoir shoots, or someone gets a new camera, now they're posting in the mom groups that now they offer boudoir photo shoots. So it's just more and more boudoir photographers over time, for the same number, competing over the same number of buyers, harder to stand out, harder to differentiate. And actually we got you're also looking around and you're seeing inflation, cost of living going up all around the place, basically everywhere. So you've already been optimizing the business, pulling more profit out for the same inputs, or even better, less inputs, becoming more efficient in other areas of your business. You've decided now you need to do that same optimization in the Facebook ad side of your business, because you've actually been, because you're seeing what Boudoir Pico has done for other people's Boudoir Facebook ads, and you want to be able to, get back in your pocket approximately, 5K every single month, or, kind of 60K back in your pocket at the end of the year. With that wasted ad spend being 100% eliminated, you don't have to spend it, you keep it. So you're seeing what Boudoir Pico treatment has been able to do for other Boudoir Facebook ads, and you want that outcome because you want to achieve pre-click alignment to become a dominant Boudoir advertiser, to have Boudoir brain entry boost, because you need that on your way to becoming the #1 boudoir photographer in your city. Then shoot me a DM. When I open up for new patient intake, right now I'm closed. For new patient intake, but so even if you want to message me, you can't. My DMs are closed, and there's no way you can work with me. But when I do open up for new patient intake, shoot me a DM, and we'll see if you qualify for the Boudoir Pico treatment.